Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Detroit Tigers and the Polar Bears. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dwayne Puig will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Elton Harrington, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Brian Pullison. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Line drive, base hit to right, and this one will bounce into the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Now the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball. Now the 1-0. To short, right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Geronimo Corona gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Into the box now, Ryan McDaniel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ryan McDaniel.
Now the pitch. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Now the 2-0. Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 0.
Settling in now, Brock Barreto, and it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. And a strike called at the knees, nothing in 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here's the 0-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dwyer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Andres Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. Gonzalez, a veteran at 39 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Fastball just missed above the zone. Now the 3-2 pitch. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Charles Dwyer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The Windup and the 0-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter. George Edler comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
George Edler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Edler takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
All even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
At the plate, Quentin Broadway, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Farr is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Tom Wood.
Coming to the plate now, Tom Wood, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to right. Bellinger's on his horse. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Standing in now, Juan Ramirez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Wood, a runner at second with one away. In there, and it's even at 1.
One strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Corona certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Sean Robles, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. And here's the 3-2 from him. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Sean Robles. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Still only one out in the inning. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan McDaniel. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Apostle is under it, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 2 full. The Polar Bears lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Sherton Apostle. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Too high.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in, Anthony Volpe. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Ready now, Elton Harrington. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Brian Hullison, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. And it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Syracuse is on top 3-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brock Barreto.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Pitts, just 18 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And it misses. 3-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in to try it again, George Edler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Farr is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Quentin Broadway, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2 out here and a runner at second. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Stephen Farr comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Stephen Farr.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well,
here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Andres Gonzalez waits on deck. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. 3-1.
count 3-1.
High in the air out to center field. Broadway is there. 2 gone. Next for the Tigers, Andres Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, Tom Wood.
Leading off for the Polar Bears, the third baseman, Tom Wood.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box now, Juan Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Colin Watney will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Now the 2-0 home.
Whoa, that's inside.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That one's in there. 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So digging in now, Sean Robles. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Ricky Marchand, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-0. Drilled on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Henry Alfonso answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ryan McDaniel will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Pullison in foul ground. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Brock Barreto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off. A 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Polar Bears on top 5-0. Colin Watney will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Number 20, Colin Watney.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Dave Purvis.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And they can't run it down. It's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So now to the plate, Charles Dwyer. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 2nd home run early in the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Into the box, Sherton Apostle. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout. Standing in now, Anthony Volpe.
as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's low.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Elton Harrington. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Grounded down the third baseline. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Polar Bears are out in front 5-2. So stepping in, Jeremy Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Far is right there, 1 down.
The batter, the first
So
baseman.
now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Edler. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball in.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
The center fielder, number 3, Quinton Broadway.
At the plate, Quinton Broadway, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Whoa,
And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0 is in tight as he moves to get out of the way.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-0 pitch. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. And the lead is now 7-2.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
And now Juan Ramirez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's 7-2. Next up for Detroit, Brian Pullison. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to. We'll see if it happens.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 0-1. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. So striding in, Stephen Farr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bellinger is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Sean Robles. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes.
Ricky Marchand will be next. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one will bounce into the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Stepping in now, Ricky Marchand, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball called for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Ready for another chance, Ryan McDaniel. Here's the first pitch to him.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
One and one, here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. At the plate now, Brock Barreto, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw over to first, And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Runner.
Here's the 1-1. Runners off for second. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Jeremy hits as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Edler. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Farr is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Andres Gonzalez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hot shot to third. He's right there. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Dave Hervis. From the stretch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-0 home. Nobody out, runner on first. Two and one. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Charles Dwyer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Sherton Apostle. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two out with the man at first. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the stretch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Hal McManus gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hal McManus.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Quentin Broadway.
The center fielder, Quentin Broadway.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at the dive. He's up with it. The throw in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Ready to take his hacks again, Colin Watney, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
One out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Watney, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the 2026 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Juan.
Now at the plate, Juan Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Driven nicely into the gap. Watney is on his way home. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
To the plate now, Sean Robles. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Ricky Marchand.
The second baseman, Ricky Marchand.
First pitch on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Eli Granger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Granger.
Into the box, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Anthony Volpe.
Now here's the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Next count 0-2.
Hit well on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Elton Harrington, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Brian Hullison will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he misses ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Now to the plate, Brian Hullison. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. 1 there. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ryan McDaniel. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Farr is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Brock Barreto. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Pitch popped up. Hullison has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Jeremy Pitts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Swing and a line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
So now to the plate, George Edler. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Britt Dell enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 36, Brick Dell.
At the plate, Quentin Broadway, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch, a shot down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We've played 8 full. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 9-2. So striding forward now, Stephen Farr starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Cold strike, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Broadway is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Andres Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Polar Bears have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Syracuse took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dwayne Puig takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Geronimo Corona couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.